Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to find references in Academic Search Complete and how to find out how to cite them in APA style so that it cuts out a little bit of the work that you need to do when you prepare your lists of references in APA style. So right now I'm in the library's website. I'm in the databases by subject page. I'm going to go just as an example to Applied Human Sciences and just look at let's say the major sources. And the one source that I always start off with is Academic Search Complete. So we're going to go there. And I'm just going to do a search on any topic that interests me. So here I have a list of references, and normally I would look at this list very carefully, and I would be very careful, but right now that's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to, let's say I like this one here. Okay, if I click on the title, there are a whole bunch of options here of actions that I can take. If I wanted to use this article and I wanted to know how to cite it, there's a cite option right there, see? And it shows me how to cite it in different styles. We have to use APA styles, so here it is in APA style. So I could just grab it here, copy it, and then paste it in a Word document. And there it is. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. So I could do that for each reference that I find, one at a time. I'm going to go back to my list. Or I could do, there's another way of doing it so that I could do many of them all at once. So let's say I like this one, I like this one, I like this one, this one, this one. So rather than doing one at a time like I did this one before, what I could do is I can just put them in a little folder. You see that's all the little folders are there. I can click on folder. Here are the 5 references that I've marked. I'm going to select them all. And I can print, email, or save them in APA file, in APA format. So I'm going to show you with print just so that you can see it. See, this is where I would choose APA style. And I would say, okay, print. So I'm just going to cancel this. So I don't need any of this, and I don't need any of this, but I do need the references here, you see? And you see how they're in APA style? So I'm going to copy, select them, copy, go back to my Word document, and I'm going to paste. And so here they are, right? So that saves me a lot of typing. I know that I've got the names of the authors right. I know I have all the words in the titles of the articles and the titles of the journals right. All the DOIs are there, so that's good. So there's a lot of work that's saved right now. However, I can see right away that this is not a very good APA style overall, right? We could see right away that the listing is not in alphabetical order by author, so I have to fix that right away. So here, this one is with the letter S. I'm going to cut it. It's going to have to go at the bottom. There's that. Then this one needs to go after this one because it's the letter C. The letter B needs to go after the letter A. Okay, everything else looks good. I've got A, B, C, E, M, and S. Looks good. I'm going to try to remove the extra spacing here. Okay, now another thing, this is not a hanging indentation, it's not double space, so that's all wrong. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of it, and I'm going to go to paragraph. I need a hanging indentation, and then I'm going to put everything 0. And it has to be double spaced, and don't add any extra spacing. So you see now that's a nice way of doing the hanging indentation with the double spacing throughout. Also, I don't think this is Calibri 11. I'm not sure that that's the casing that's recommended by APA. So let's go to the library's website, and we're going to go to the library's website, and there's the citation style for APA. I know Purdue says what font we need to use and all that, so I'm going to go there. Okay, so it says APA recommends using 12 points times New Roman font. Okay, so that's what we're going to use. We're going to select all, make sure that it's times New Roman and size 12. Okay. Also at the top, we need to have the word references centered. There we go. Another thing that I've noticed is that some of the journal titles are not italicized, so that has to be changed. It's the journal title and the volume number that has to be italicized, so we can do that. You see? So I'm going to select that. Like that. See? Same thing with this one. Okay. Yeah, here's the title of the journal. Now this looks a little slow because I'm recording it, but normally it would be moving a lot faster than that, so don't worry about that. Another thing I've noticed is that the casing is wrong. You see this here? When it's the title of the article should be in sentence casing, meaning that only the first word is in uppercase. The rest of the title should be in lowercase letters. Like this one. This one is correct. You see how the first word is uppercase and then everything else is lowercase, like in a sentence. So this is wrong. Now let's see if I can change it this way. Sometimes that works. And no, it doesn't work. Let's try putting everything. Okay, so that's easy. So instead of doing, there we go. And same thing with this one. I'm going to try it the same way. Change everything to lowercase, and then I just have to change the first word. Okay. ADHD should still be all uppercase. This one looks good. Yeah, this one too. Have to change that to lowercase. And after the colon, the first, this one here needs to be uppercase. You see that? You see why I'm doing that, eh? Okay, everything else looks good. The spacing looks nice. No, okay, that's not going to work, so we'll just leave that alone. Okay, everything looks good. So that's how you do it. As you can see, it's still a little bit of work. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than having to do everything from scratch. If you have any questions about this, or if you need any help, just don't forget to use the Ask a Librarian services, and we'll be happy to help you. Okay, good luck.